Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. And Sherry, today's not any normal Monday, is it?
Nope.
Because what is all in our living room behind us over here?
My Etsy shop launch.
You guys, in just a matter of minutes, we are opening Sherry's Etsy shop, and we've never shared with you guys kind of the craziness of what happens when the orders start to come in. So this morning, we're up early, and that is what we're going to show you. So this morning we have 56 different listings that we are about to make live on Sherry's shop, and time has come, so here we go. Activate. Your listings will move from inactive to active and will be available for purchase. Yes, that's what we want. You activated 56 listings. So one of the things that's kind of frustrating about Etsy is that when you activate items, it actually takes just a couple minutes for them to go live and show on the site. So we're kind of refreshing Sherry's page, waiting for these to actually show up so they're available to purchase. You can see it shows 56 items here, but it doesn't show that any of them are live in her site, even though we activated them. It's kind of a process that we're just sort of waiting. Come on, come on, come on. And we have our first sale, and it's not even showing that things are active for me. And it looks like the first sale is somebody named Julia in New Jersey, for a pair of droid ears. So the droid ears are the first ones off the table. This kind of feels like an NFL draft. And with the first pick in Sherry's Etsy shop draft, the Star Wars droid ears go first. Okay, 10 orders, 11 orders, 12 orders. Sherry, I think your shop is once again a success.
I think so.
Every time we do this,
you guys are amazing.
we wonder if people are going to show up. And
is this the time that we've just tapped everyone out?
Oh my gosh. Well, just so you know, we have 20 orders, 21 orders, 22 orders, 23 orders in 4 minutes. 20... Oh my gosh. This is crazier than it's ever been.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You guys, every time you hear that, like, cash register sound,
that's a new sale.
That is a new sale. What? So we are 7 minutes from when Sherry's shop launched, and we have 51 orders in 7 minutes. 52. This is absolutely insane. So Sherry, 26 minutes in. I think the rush is starting to slow down.
Yeah.
In 26 minutes, you have more than 70 orders.
Correct.
How do you feel about that?
It's crazy.
Yeah?
Yes.
Was this what you expected? More than you expected? Did you know what to
It's always more than I expect. I always hope, but you guys always blow me away.
Heading to the post office, we have about a third of the orders boxed up, ready to go. We're bringing in just kind of a small sample size tonight, just to make sure this process works, so that we don't like show up at the post office tomorrow with 80 orders and it ends up being just a total nightmare. So fingers crossed, this is gonna work.
So it is the next day, and I realized I never gave you guys an update on the shipping situation last night. So on all of the orders we've done, we've always like printed our own shipping labels, but we've never printed our own postage at home. We've always taken all the orders into the post office, waited in line, and then done like each order individually, which honestly can take so long, especially when you have a lot of orders. So we're trying to make the process more efficient by printing everything at home. So when we go to the post office, we just have to scan it into their system, drop it off, and we're good to go. I would say last night was a marginal success. A lot of the package, in fact, the majority of the packages are going to be just fine. We are still figuring it out on some packages where there's like multiple orders and different shipping types, and just there's some tweaks that we need to work out in the system. So I'm heading back to the post office right now to get some flat rate boxes, heading to the post office to try to mail a few more packages, and then fingers crossed later today we're gonna be able to take all of the orders in, get them scanned into the system, and then this will all be done. Well, the great mailing debacle of 2020 continues. Went into the post office. I thought that the packages I was gonna try to mail this morning were gonna be totally fine. Apparently they're not. Out of, I think, 9 packages I had, 3 of them were able to go. The rest of them have to be repacked. So that's gonna be fun.
So good news, we have all of the boxes packaged and ready to go. You guys, look at how many orders that is. Crazy. And that's not even all of them. That's definitely most of them, but not quite all of them. However, right in the middle of all of this frustration and all the shipping craziness, I got a phone call earlier from my friend Bert Summers. You guys know Bert and Jessica from Summers in Alaska. Bert actually is in town and he's gonna swing by the house here in just a few minutes because he has a pretty cool gift that I'm excited for you guys to see. You guys, Bert just left a little bit ago. I didn't get to vlog when he was here. It was kind of crazy in transition. He came, dropped everything off. I had a call to go do really quick, but I'm so thankful for him. I'm so thankful for Jessica. I'm so thankful for how like generous as people they are. You guys, I want to show you all of the things they just brought by. Look at all of this food and toilet paper and snacks and Nutella. Like the whole back of the Jeep is full of food. And why it's full of food is even more amazing. Bert filmed a video while he was here in Anchorage and was like, hey, where can I donate this? Where can I give the food to? And I was like, you know, we actually have a safe house here in Anchorage for our survivors of trafficking that our nonprofit works with, and we always need food, we always need supplies for the safe house. And so he was like, perfect, you guys can have it. So all of that stuff we're about to take over to the house, we're gonna drop off. It's gonna get to go to feed our amazing survivors. I'm so thankful for the generosity of Bert, the generosity of Jessica, the fact that they thought about us. And I love that this food is gonna be put to some great use. And speaking of food, I want to show you guys what is in here. So one of the things that can be difficult here in Alaska is actually getting like good fresh produce. Our summer growing season is so short. Like later in the summer, produce is amazing. Like our locally grown stuff is awesome. But especially during like winter months or off-season months, fresh produce can be both difficult to find and expensive. And there's a company called Full Circle Farms that basically provides like fresh produce boxes from farms in the Pacific Northwest. You kind of sign up, you subscribe, they send a box to your house either every week or every other week. And so that's what Full Circle is. That's what this box is. We just got our very first box. Confession, we actually subscribed to Full Circle a few years ago, and to be quite honest, did not have a great experience. A lot of the produce we got was like not fresh. And I'm like, man, if I want not fresh produce, I'll just go to the grocery store, right? And so fingers crossed, this stuff looks okay. There's like a whole bunch of things in there, and I'm gonna tell you here in a minute like how much this box was and show you what we got, so you guys can tell me if you think this is a good deal. Opening up the box, you can see the first thing we have here on top is kind of a packing slip. It shows what we have in here. We have 1 avocado, 2 Gala apples, 2 Fuji apples, 2 Valencia oranges, 1 package of blueberries, 1 bunch of cilantro, 2 romaine lettuce, 1 bunch of green onions, and 1 red leaf lettuce. Now on their website, I was able to go in and like do some customizing and some selecting. If there's something you don't like, you can remove it from that order. You can replace it with something you do like. And so we did that with a couple of the items in here. Oh, I just opened up the box. You guys, this actually looks pretty good. So here is what the box looks like. And just so you know, they delivered it right here to our front door, which I love. You can see we have a big thing of romaine. Oh my goodness, this actually looks really good. And I decided that I needed a place to put this stuff, so I like laid a paper towel out here. So we're gonna put that romaine right there. And you can see I got 2 bunches of that. And then we've got that red leaf lettuce right in there. It said we were only supposed to get 1, but there are a couple in there, so that's kind of cool. Look at the green onions. Those are pretty great looking. 1 bunch of cilantro, because cilantro is the best. I love cilantro, excited for that. So then what we have in here are a couple oranges. I'd say this orange looks great. This one, not so great yet. And then we've got a couple of Fuji apples right there, and a couple Gala apples, package of blueberries, and avocado. And then full confession, I actually added something to the order that was not produce, because you can like add things at the end like dairy and eggs and meat and other like pantry items. I saw they had a sliced pepper jack cheese. You guys, I love pepper jack cheese so much. And so I was like, you know what? Let's throw that in there. I obviously can get pepper jack cheese at the store. I just wanted to see how good their
cheese was.
So here is what I got. There's all of our produce. You guys, I think the price for all of this was about $40 or $44, I believe. Again, delivered right to the door from like fresh organic farms. So I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments below, do you guys think that's a good deal? To me, Full Circle like is just a little bit expensive. Like if I was to go to the store and buy this, even organic, I feel like it would be less. Now granted, some of it is convenient, right? The fact that it like showed up at my door either every week or every other week is awesome. I'm still uncertain about how I feel about this, but I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. So you guys, Sherri just got home. Sherri, where did you get home from?
I got my hairs did.
Wow, post-quarantine hairs?
Listen, I usually get it done every 6 to 8 weeks, and it's been almost like 11
So it was time?
and a half weeks. Oh my goodness.
Does it feel good to get it done?
So good. She cut off all the gross dead ends. She like freshened the color.
Now that Sherri's home, we are going to try to take a look at packaging again. You guys, here's what I'm hopeful. But before this vlog ends, we're gonna have a positive end to the package fiasco. This is gonna happen, right?
I hope so.
I sure hope so too. But before we go deal with those packages, we actually had a package, Sherri, you don't know about this, that arrived today from one of you. It was in our P.O. box.
Okay.
And I opened the box, but I did not unwrap the items because I know that you like for me to wait for you to do that.
I appreciate
so
that.
I know from the letter, because I did read that, there's some things in it that I think you're gonna like.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just taking a look at the letter first. I haven't looked in the box. This is from Marcus and Kathy, viewers of ours. We love them. They've sent us a few things, so I'm excited to see what we get.
So here is what the box looks like. Sherri, can we just start kind of diving in? And just, you know, in the letter talks a little bit about what's in here. So let's open this up and see what they sent us.
I mean, I'm
yes,
smelling coffee, so
please.
I feel like that's going to be a thing.
Chocolate-covered espresso beans from High Point Roasters. Sherri is so angry and so excited she's going to throw that
No, I'm just gonna take
on the
them all.
ground. You're going to eat them all?
Take them all. You don't get any.
They're mine. Okay, I get everything else that's in here, though. How about that? You get those. I get everything
No, I'm
else.
pretty sure they have to send this to me, and you just happen to be like here.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh my gosh.
So, whole bean coffee, yes please.
Auburn, have you smelled this?
Auburn,
Smell it.
you've been smelling it all day long?
Gosh.
It smells,
Oh, it smells so good.
so thank you so much for that. Let's see what else they sent us in here. More coffee. Holy cow.
Please take more coffee.
Look at this. The Mississippi Bicentennial Blend. That's kind of fun.
Ooh, that smells good too.
And this, after reading the letter, I know what this is. They wanted to equip us for all of our summer adventures with, hold on, 6 pounds of gummy bears.
I mean, this is for sure not going to last the entire summer unless
It's 6 pounds of gummy bears.
I know, but there's 2 of us eating them.
Okay, that's 3 pounds of gummy bears each. Okay.
Sounds like a good weekend.
So, Marcus and Kathy, for the
gosh.
unbelievable amount of gummy bears, for the coffee, for the espresso beans. Thank you guys so much. Sherri, what do you think about that?
I'm so excited. These smell amazing.
I'm excited to grind those up and eat them.
Oh my goodness. Eat them?
Well, drink them. So it doesn't look like we left the house, but you guys, we actually did. Sherri, where did we go?
We dropped everything off at the post office.
Was it finally a success?
It actually was.
Kind of a colossal failure, trying to figure this whole thing out.
And a little bit of a rough patch when we first got there. I think the lady that was helping us was in training.
Yeah.
And it took her a long time to get the first box scanned.
Showing up with that many boxes, probably not best for the person training, but it was a good learning lesson for all of us.
It was fine. We figured it out.
Yep.
And this, you guys, this receipt is like basically a CVS receipt.
Yeah, it is absolutely ridiculous. Actually, hold on, look at this. Sherri is 3'1", and the
I'm 5'1".
Oh, sorry, 5'1", and the receipt
is as taller than me.
That's crazy.
But then we also have this little guy because we mailed all of this and got back out in the Jeep and realized we still had 3 boxes sitting in the back seat of the Jeep.
That's my bad.
Whoops.
So I went back in and I mailed those too.
But less than 48 hours, actually almost 36 hours exactly
Yep.
after the shop opened, all orders are sold out and mailed.
That has literally never happened.
It is absolutely never
Because
happened.
it always takes us so long to box everything up and then actually get it to the post office. And Miss Auburn over here, who's choosing not to be in our video.
Guys, say hi to Auburn. Hi, got her, got her.
She was such a huge help in getting the shop up and mailing everything. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this was by far the most orders we've ever had on an opening of Sherri's shop. So thank you guys, everybody who purchased items. You will be receiving it soon, which is crazy to say. And speaking of Etsy, we actually want your guys' help. We need to know something from you, and I can't tell you why we need to know right now. But if you have an Etsy shop, if you're part of the LeggLife community and you also have an Etsy shop, we want to know that. And so a couple things, if you would just post that either in the comments down below, or if you would email us at legglife@gmail.com, message us on Instagram, something. We want to know if you have a shop. We want to know the kind of stuff you make. We want to know what you're selling. All of that. Again, can't tell you why. Sometime in the future you will know. But for now, we just want to know who in the LeggLife community is on Etsy. What kind of cool stuff are you making? So please let us know in the comments. Send us an email on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere at all. Smoke signal. Send us a carrier pigeon. We just want to know from you guys. So if you watched our last vlog, you know that we have a whole bunch of travel planned this summer around Alaska. And there's something I need to pick up at the store in preparation for that. So let's go and get it. Down here is the Alaska book section, and this is exactly what I am looking for. All right, friends, so this book I just picked up, The Milepost, is put out every year here in Alaska, and it is exactly what it says it is. It says it is the Bible of North Country travel. It has everything you would possibly want to know about traveling in Alaska, road systems, camping, visiting Alaska, things to do. Basically everything in the world about visiting Alaska is in this book. It has been an icon or a staple of Alaskan travel for years and years and years. And since we're gonna be doing so much Alaska travel this year, I thought, you know what? We need to get a milepost to have on hand as we journey around the state. It just has so much information in here. There are maps in here for all different parts of Alaska. Everything you could possibly want to know, as I mentioned earlier, from camping to food to sights to see. Just all of that stuff is in the milepost. And you might be saying, Adam, isn't all that stuff available online? And actually, yes, it is. However, one of the things to keep in mind is that a lot of times when you travel around Alaska, there's actually not internet service in certain places. And what I love about having the milepost with us is that we have access to all of that stuff, whether we have cell phone signal, Wi-Fi, or not. So my thought was that as we're gonna be going around our state this summer, one thing I wanna make sure we have on hand is the milepost. The Jeep is starting to get a little bit gross, and so I'm gonna swing in and get a quick car wash. And I wanna know if any of you are like this. During the wintertime here, I actually don't clean the Jeep that often. It gets pretty gross. However, in the summertime, I love having a clean vehicle. And the outside isn't really that dirty, but inside there's like some trash, there's some water bottles, there's like some random napkins and stuff. And so I thought, you know what, before I go home for the night, I'm gonna swing in, clean the Jeep, get it nice, washed, clean the inside, and just get it feeling better. So I think that is where I'm gonna end the vlog because the Jeep is clean. I have purchased the milepost. All of the packages are mailed, which still is the craziest thing. And so I think that's pretty much the end of this day. Friends, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for kind of following along with the launch of Sherri's Etsy shop. Genuinely unbelievable the amount of orders, genuinely unbelievable the amount of support. Huge thank you to Auburn, who honestly, you guys, this would not have been possible without her help. We would not have had as many orders. We would not have had as much done. We certainly would not have them already shipped out. So huge thank you to her. She made so much of this possible. And as always, thank you to you guys as well, again, as I said, for all your support. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.